Ladies and gentlemen, we got some new WWE 2K26 news here today, and there is a bit to talk about because we have been waiting on some more teasers in regards to the WrestleMania pack, and we finally got that. And let's just say that there are a lot of unhappy folks out there because of this most recent teaser, so we'll get into all the details of that. But before we do, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. For those that don't know, we are supposed to get some WrestleMania DLC next Wednesday, and we're gonna get Cody Rhodes, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, the WrestleMania 42 arena, and we should have all that good stuff. That is one of the most, exciting packs this year thus far because a lot of people love to have all the updated arenas, and unfortunately we aren't getting any new superstars as of now like we did last year with Malachi Black or Aleister Black, whatever you go on ahead and call him, whatever he goes by at this point. But I do think that this is going to be an opportunity to try to pull some people back because it does feel like after the Jeff Hardy DLC, it feels like this game went back to where it was, where it's like that dead zone, and it's more of an engagement thing because so many people still say that they are playing this game and they are enjoying the game so far, and it's more of a gameplay, aspect that they are enjoying. But obviously there have been some turbulent decisions that they've made this year that have obviously led people to feel the way that they do. So without further ado, let's go on ahead and check out this entrance ourselves. I went and took a glance at it to see if it was the same one, so let's go on ahead and find out. All right, y'all, here we go. We got this entrance pulled up. As we see, the WWE Games page let us know, Trouble, that's me. The WrestleMania 42 pack is coming to WWE 2K26 on August 19th. And here we got Liv Morgan. Now, hold on. We got to go on ahead and run this back to the closer angle real quick, if y'all feel what I'm saying. So right here, very obvious, this is the same exact entrance that we've been seeing. Now, we do see that she has a different wig. Now, people tweaking over this wig. I mean, tweaking, bro. And they're saying that this is a wig that's already in the game and it belongs to Kathy Kelly. Now, I don't know how true that is because I don't pay as much attention to the wigs. Everybody got their different details and stuff that they look for in these models. But it is very obvious that this Liv Morgan model, people are not happy with. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. I'll take anything that 2K give me over that model that they put in the game previously. Just being honest. Now, with that being said, I don't think this is the worst model ever. And I know that I've seen and I've pointed out more of the negative comments. I'm sure that there are people that are happy with it. But as y'all know, I got to talk about the critics. You know what I'm saying? But let's go on ahead and look at the rest of this entrance as it is the same. I don't think her wig looks that bad. Just being honest, I don't think it looks that bad, bro. I mean, there's really not much to look at because the entrance is the exact same as before. And I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting a new entrance for this. And I'm expecting a new Cody Rhodes entrance, but I know I'm not getting that either. So if you were expecting a Liv Morgan new entrance, I don't blame you. I just think that it's hard for them to go out there and mocap something, at this point in a year. I would love to see it happen though, because this pack does cost extra money. So I'm not defending it by any means. I would love to see them go all out with these models, right? And the entrances and the presentation, because as much as the models matter, the presentation does too, especially for something that you're already paying for. So I get that and people being critical about it because Cody Rhodes, the masked version looks awesome, but it don't look as good if you don't have the entrance that belongs to it. And that's why I feel people, when they talk about the entrances not belonging to the persona or whatever the case may be, like, trust me, I feel you. I just wasn't expecting them to mocap anything at this point in the year. As much as I do want it and as much as I do want to see it, I definitely think that, at some point, maybe next year, they should start planning maybe to mocap some of this stuff. And at the end of the day, I'm not sure how that works. I'm just a consumer, a creator, but I would really love to see a lot of this stuff mocap before it drops. Just my 2 cents. Let's go on ahead and continue. So as y'all see, I mean, the attire looks nice. I can't complain about the attire. But I get why people are upset again because she did come in with a completely different attire and then she ripped off, the pants or whatever the case was. Now, there was people scared that this was going to be a Liv Morgan with a bump on her head, which I don't think she got a bump on her head because on the render, she does have a bump. But I don't know, man. I'm not sure how to feel about it. I was wanting a new Liv Morgan model and I finally got one. So I'm not like upset at it by any means. But I also understand like the people that are very like, you know, detailed and want to see certain details nailed. Like I get that part of it, but I don't know, man. I just, it's hard for me to be like super upset at this. Besides her not having the entrance, that's more so the problem for me. But here, you know, we can get a closer look at her. I don't think she looks that bad. I don't, but I get why people feel that way. And shout out to my boy Kenny Baum, because I'm about to go through some comments real quick just to gauge the way people are feeling at this point, because this is a couple of minutes after I first saw this post go up. But here we go, y'all. No new entrance from Mike Brown. At least give us Paige. That would be dope. You know what I'm saying? Eno, wish she had no makeup look. Should have made the entrances feel special. This is practically something you can get for free off community creations. At least you added the theme though. I feel that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I understand why people feel that way. And some people are going crazy right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to acknowledge that, because at the end of the day, bro, them comments be low crazy. You know what I'm saying? Her hair was not that short. Come on, bro. No new entrance or scan. Oh, damn. Her hair was actually extremely long compared to what's shown on this entrance. This is a great post here from I Am a Carpenter. So I didn't realize that her entrance, here's a great picture of her. Wow, okay. So yeah, it turns out that this Liv Morgan is not as accurate as I thought. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while. So she got like super short hair, or not, it's not super short, but it's shorter compared to what's shown on this picture. I mean, her hair here is hitting her waist, and that is barely getting to her body over there. So yeah, that hair is actually pretty short compared to what they have. So yeah, this is a great thing to point out. Here are some more pictures that people are showing off. And yeah, I mean, I kind of do see why people are upset now. Here is another picture. And yeah, her hair is definitely longer. So yeah, I'll take back my comment on the wig. It's definitely not the accurate wig. I'll say that. You know, I definitely think that a bit more effort should have gone into that part of the model. Because especially how the way that these women fans are, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mean these women fans like as a bad thing. It's just, I like women's wrestling too, you know what I'm saying? But the way that people are on this game, and the way that people look for these wigs, and the way that, you know, people look for that detail, that's completely fine, right? Because this is a video game that we play, and we play for different reasons. Some play for gameplay and weapon physics. Some play to create. Some play to see, you know, the details on the wrestlers when they're making the entrance. Like, I don't judge you for having any reason. At the end of the day, everybody paid to play this game for whatever reason that they play it for. So I don't care what you play it for. And sometimes I do feel that people go a little too crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like with just the minimal stuff. But in this situation, I'm on y'all side. I definitely think that her hair should be longer. One thing that I didn't even get to look at was the WrestleMania 42 arena, which I was just, you know, looking at Liv making sure the details was fine, which obviously I did terrible at that as well. The WrestleMania 42 arena actually looks pretty cool. Now, some people are going to complain that this is probably like the MetLife Dome, I believe it is. I'm not too familiar, y'all, so don't cook me. But for the most part, it does look fine. The WrestleMania 42 arena, here is another shot at the WrestleMania 42 arena. Yep, I mean, it don't look bad, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. Definitely easier than last year. You know what I'm saying? From just the design aspect. I don't know how much easier, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not mad at the way the WrestleMania 42 pack looks in terms of the arena, but I can understand people's frustration with Liv. I mean, the entrance being the same for the last couple years, the wig not being the correct length. There's a lot, you know what I'm saying, to nitpick here. So I get y'all, and I get y'all points, man. But we're going to go on ahead and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go on ahead and see if they switch things. We've seen 2K pivot in the past. They still got about 9 days before this pack drops. Can they do the community right with this model? I do feel like they switched a couple things in her face. Like, her face doesn't look the exact same to me personally, but the wig needs work, like 100%. So we're going to go on ahead and leave it at this, y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about this. We're waiting on Cody Rhodes and Alexa Bliss to be shown, so we'll go on ahead and wait for that. But this is going to be it for me today, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. You guys did enjoy this content. I'm going to catch y'all. Peace.